just got home from work and the first thing I hear is Go screaming about footwear.
Well, I'm very passionate. I just wanted to see the world burn, really. I know we're about to derail something really quick, but why the f do British people call everything pudding? I'm not gonna lie. I went on Twitter and I basically said, why do British people call everything pudding? At CDogVA. Now listen, all right? At the time I made this tweet, I wasn't completely... I was very relaxed, and I think it was my brother that gave me the idea on possibly adding Sea Dog, because he's the only British person that came up in my head. And it's not necessarily like he's like from Wales, but I don't know the specifics. I think British, and I immediately thought of him. So for some reason I added him. But yeah, I there's a question that's been bugging me like for so long, and it was why British people call everything pudding. What about Mista? I'm not asking shit to Mista about food. All right, there's no way. Why do they call it pudding? I want to like get to the bottom of this as to why they call it pudding. It's just another way of saying dessert over here. What the fuck is this then? Explain this to me. Hold on, I'll give you another one. That's a morcilla. I'm not saying what this is, all right? I'm saying, why do they call it pudding? My question is, why do they call it pudding? Look at this. That's pudding. And I'm not saying, listen, when I think of pudding, I think of, you know, like a custard. I think of, you know, kind of like chocolate pudding, vanilla pudding, and that's fine. And I'm pretty sure that's what almost everybody else thinks it. But for some reason in Britain, they call everything pudding. This is Yorkshire pudding. Yes. All I want to know is like, why? That's it. You can call it pudding. I don't care. I just want to know why.
Mr. Strummer, I'm going to speak. Order 100, it was simpler times. They were like, I'm putting this in my mouth and the name just stuck.
I'm putting this in my mouth. The closest thing that I can see that they call pudding is this. Peas pudding. Now, if you see it, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of has this the similar look to what normal pudding, well, what I think of pudding, right? It's a little bit more like a mishmash of things. It's like not necessarily custard. It's literally a side dish of peas, ham, and vegetables. This is not potato, chat. This is peas. And they call this pudding. All I want to know is why. Why do they call it pudding? Why do you call this pudding?
Mr. Strummer,
why
I'm
do you
going
call
to
this
speak.
pudding?
Overall,
And why do you call this
America
pudding?
and British have different names for their foods. French fries are chips. Pudding isn't just chocolate. And fish are fish.
I understand chips. It makes sense. Potato chips are made from, they look similarly to chips. I get that. I can actually relate that a lot to what other cuisines also call it, right? And the reason why I brought this up is because I watch a lot of British Bake Off. I love that show with a burning passion. I cannot stop watching it. I love it. And every time they say, oh, we're making freaking pudding, I'm like, oh, okay, pudding. And then they make like something that doesn't look like pudding. You know what I mean? Now, my favorite thing that they call pudding is sticky toffee pudding. That shit is delicious. And it's not, it looks like a toffee cake. This is basically toffee cake. This is hummus. This is basically either a Dutch baby or bread. And this is a morcilla or a blood sausage. But they all call it pudding. Oh my God. My favorite type of pudding. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh no, it's not pudding, but It is. My favorite type of pudding. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to the court spotted dick pudding. A bunch of people are talking about the recent current events, of course, with the passing of the queen and stuff. I don't really give a shit about any of that. I just want to know why they call this shit pudding. They call everything pudding. That's all I want to know. I just want to know. According to Oxford Dictionary, the word pudding dates to the 13th century, refers to entrails or stomachs of a sheep, pig, or other animal stuffed with meat, offals, oatmeals, and seasonings. I mean, it's haggis. Talking about haggis, right? So haggis is a pudding too? Holy shit. This is even worse than I thought. I just want somebody to tell me, it's like, pudding is just a word we put on everything. And then I can put this to rest and sleep well tonight. I don't know, man. It drives me, this shit keeps me up at night. I don't know why. I just want to know why British people call it everything pudding, you know? It's just because someone years ago said so. Drago, you're my hero.
Mr. Strummer,
My
I'm going
hero.
to speak. By Google definition,
My hero.
American pudding is a custard-like dessert made with milk, sugar, and a thickening agent like egg yolk. British definition is a sweet or savory dish made with flour.
That's it. Anything made with flour. If it's got flour, it's called pudding. Pasta is pudding, pog! What the fuck is this, bro? I keep referring back to this shit, dude. I don't get it. Black pudding's using the old definition. Okay, I can give you that. Once again. Anyways, I'm done. I'm done. That is newer than blood pudding. That's what I'm saying. Even if it is newer, it doesn't matter. You can still use the old definition. I'm gonna go with my heroes. Hold on. Where is he? Where are you? Here we go. My hero right here. My hero. Another British here. It's just because someone years ago said so. Case closed. Pudding is dessert. People say there's a second stomach for it. Sausage made with entrails. Dude, if we keep pondering it anymore, you're gonna hurt your brain. My brain already hurts.
Finally sub to someone that actually make content, Keck.
Thanks, Mr. Grey Wolf. I appreciate that. English language is inconsistent. I hate English. English language sucks. All right, we're done. Sorry. I've derailed the stream enough.